Everybody do your best. Dodge, duck, dive, and dodge.
Good job.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
My leg really hurts right now. So how did it feel to get tag teamed by 2 women?
Oh, that's not what I want to hear. No, it's fun.
Cool. What's your team name?
Balls deep.
Balls deep. And who came up with that one?
Me.
It's going good. Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you doing after this?
What I do every night, I'm getting drunk.
A lot of fun, come do it, a lot of beer afterwards.
How you doing?
I'm sweaty.
Who's winning?
Well, we're not winning, but that's just because we don't want to hurt their feelings.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
We're taking it easy on them. Yeah.
Great. Say shout out to the website.
Shout out to the website.
You want to work out? Talk to this guy. Screw P90X, play some dodgeball.
Yeah, right, exactly. Now, if I can only lay off those beers at the La Cantina afterward, I'd probably actually shed some weight.
Doesn't matter how you play. You play.
First time at dodgeball.
Very first time.
How do you feel? Tell me what you think.
I feel great. Super fun. Everyone was really nice. Very inviting. Good sportsmanship. It was a tough game though.
If you can drink a beer, you can dodge a ball. You should be out here. Love it. Nice.
Whether you like sports or not, it's just a good time. You know, you get out of the house, you do something athletic, and you get to come to Bob's and hang out with a lot of cool people like Chris and James. Yeah.
And Sarah.
That was awesome.
You guys win that one? No. Oh, went for the catch.
Definitely acting like you are.
Great time. He looked really, really good.
Bump the score again.
Yeah. Headshot this season. Got me headshot. We're getting killed here. We need some more people to come out, play dodgeball, be on our team. We got Jose over here. He gets out within 3 seconds every game. Every game. So what you're saying is easy prey here, huh? No, if he can last more than 3 seconds, he's the best player on the team. Yeah. But it's that first 3 seconds.
Extremely fun. Everyone loves each other. Like everyone, it really is a social event. Like if no one cares, there's no bias or anything. And even though I speak on the team, they still count me as a player. But still one more that can get out.
Now, did you know all of these girls before you started playing?
I knew none of them.
You knew none of these girls?
None of these people.
You act like you're best friends now.
Yes, we are best friends.
You are best friends.
We had happy hour last night.
Well, cheers to dodgeball and friends in Vegas. Have a good time, girls.
Grand Rapids Sport and Social Club welcomes you to the 2012 Dodgeball League and the most exciting social club in West Michigan. Get ready and hold on because you're about to experience the best fun you could possibly have without getting arrested. That's right, you're going to make friends by the hundreds. Play dodgeball like champions while eating and drinking like royalty. Yes! And now, welcome to the kickoff party.
Saturday night and the party's calling. Did you hear the ringing? It's the bottle calling. Week after week, this is where I'm ending up. Saturday night, I'm already stumbling. Some guys are outside being loud and rumbling. The weekend in a row, now we've broken up. I'm quickly losing interest. I really hope I find it. This room is like a bottle.
So here are some basic rules to follow while playing with GRSSC. First off, this is not your hit 'em hard, draw blood, go all crazy in your face sports league. No, we more emphasize the social aspect of our club, and I think that's why you guys all signed up in the first place. So go ahead and take a second to look around at the other players sitting beside you, in front and behind you. Give them a little wink and a smile, because we're all here to make friends and have a great time. Now, we definitely do not tolerate any name calling or swearing, so now if we catch this, you'll be sure that we'll have to kick you out of here.
Now, we don't want that to happen.
We just want to protect all those non-swearing virgins' ears from such unholy filthiness. Just remember, social comes first, before all of your competitive blood-drawing traits. Got it? Good. Now our website, www.grssc.com, is the key to all your questions. We are constantly adding more and more cool functions to the site to make it easier for you to navigate and manage your teams. So please spend some time getting acclimated with the site, as it will offer you updates on your game schedule, field location and layout, team rankings, new downloadable pictures and videos, and of course all of our bar specials. From our website, you can also follow the links to like us on our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Now, why do this? Well, I do like the illusion of having a crap load of hot friends, but more importantly, we will communicate with you via Facebook and Twitter regarding any rainouts, makeup days, game delays, etc. So don't worry, we won't bother you with those personal what I ate for breakfast or I had the biggest booger type updates. We'll just save those for the videos. Regarding the weather, Michigan pretty much sucks with the ability to predict what will happen next. So we will do our best to let you know what is happening once we know ourselves. So please be patient with us. There's no need to call or text us, as we will post any findings on Facebook, Twitter, and we will call all the captains if we do decide to call out a rain day. In the event of a rainout, we will attempt to make up the game by adding it to the end of the season, but that's only if we can have room and the ability to do so. But normally, that's not a problem for us. We just got to throw that out as a simple disclaimer. Now let's talk about captains for a second. Now your captain has taken on the great responsibility to lead your team into victory or defeat. But regardless, it is still a big job, because they are the ones to ensure that you are there on time, they are staying social in attitude and tone, and a bunch of other stuff. Like texting in scores at the end of games, passing on news or updates to you, your crying shoulder,
Poor baby.
making sure you know all the rules, organizing flip cup at the bar, we did not just say that, not losing the clipboard, and making sure you get across the street safely. Okay, you get the picture. Game shirts. You must wear your game shirt to play and to get the drink specials at the bar. That's pretty much it. There's no exceptions. Anyone out of uniform will have to be kicked out of there, so please treat your shirt like an old blankie. Love it, keep it safe, as it is the gateway to your fun times here at this club. So what about subs? Yeah, that's right, the old sub. If you or one of your players cannot make a game, as if you had anything else better to do, you can arrange to have a sub, otherwise known as a substitute, to replace your missing player for that game. Your sub does not have to wear a game shirt, but must check in with a GRSSC official before the start of the game. And if they don't, it will just delay your game further. So just make sure they do that. Thanks. Okay, now that you are nice and relaxed and slightly intoxicated, let's get into the nuts and bolts of the game. Before each game, be sure to stretch. No, not that wimpy grandma stretching in the chair you see on mid-afternoon TV, but rather like an NFL star. If you don't stretch, you will pull something. Definitely. Because remember, you're not 16 years old anymore. And you probably drink more beer than exercise. Hey, that's not a bad thing, I'm just saying. Stretch out. Each captain on behalf of the team will also receive one clipboard with score sheets and a copy of the rules and the roster at the beginning of the season. Now remember to bring this stuff to each game. It's the captain's responsibility to do so. And don't forget it at the game either. This happens all the time. This is huge and very important, especially because you have your score sheets in there, which both captains will sign at the end of the game. The winning captain then takes that score sheet, texts us the score, so that we can put it up on the web. If you fail to text us, we can't put the score up, and everyone's going to be upset and you can't see the stats. Our balls. Please take care of our balls like they're your own. Hey captains, each captain from each team is responsible to make sure that your team and all of you guys make sure you put all 6 balls back on the dividing line before you guys leave. Failure to do that will obviously make it harder for us, and we might not be able to find the balls, and they're super expensive. If your team, or if the game loses a ball and you can't find that 6th ball or whatever to put back on the center line, the 2 captains are responsible for splitting the cost for that ball because they're so expensive. It's $10 a ball, so that's $5 a person. Also, please notify a staff member if a ball tears so we can replace it before the next game. We need you to take good care of these babies. Treat our balls like your own. referees. Each team will donate one player to be the ref for their game. It's a lot more social and organic if teams ref themselves. Plus, it gives someone sitting out something to do. Refs can trade on and off during the game, but only in between rounds. The refs, although from different teams, are now acting as one unit. Communication is key. They must also continue to collaborate and compromise with each other, maintaining the tempo of the game. They become the social link that will bring them together at the bar, opening new doors and new and great friendships. Hey captains, please ensure that your entire team understands the rules thoroughly so that they can effectively ref and play without looking, well, you get the picture. With our teams are co-ed, that means both men and women play. It's 6 on 6, but at least 2 females must be on the court at the beginning of each round. If a team cannot produce at least 4 players, which means 2 females and 2 males, by the beginning of the game, they forfeit the entire match, so get there early. Game rounds and matches. There are unlimited rounds per match. That's right, go as many times as you can for 1 full hour. The first team to completely eliminate the opposing team wins that round and receives 1 point. Put it on the score sheet. The team that has the most winning rounds at the end of the hour wins the match. In the event of a tie, an extra round can be played to determine a winner. Teams are required to switch sides every 5 rounds. Players must never cross the dividing line. No. Not even to retrieve a ball. Pretend it's an imaginary wall that you cannot pass, but you can throw through for some reason. There'll be 6 balls that start off on the rope at the center dividing line. When you hear the ref say go, then everybody runs like a free-for-all, all mantic and crazy going after the ball. If you're lucky enough to retrieve a ball, you must make it back to that 5-foot marker, which is that small cone, before you can make your first throw. Failure to do so creates a dead ball, so make sure you do that. Players that are still in play must never leave the court's boundaries, not even to retrieve balls. Let the other players that are out get that for you. Balls that stray out of bounds can only be retrieved by players not in play. They must give the balls then to the acting referee, who will then bounce the ball in bounds right in the center dividing line. That will give an equal chance for the ball to bounce into either side of the court, thus eliminating any kind of favoritism or advantages to another team. To eliminate a player, you must hit him or her with a ball or catch a ball that he or she has thrown. Once a player is hit, the player must sit on the sidelines for the remainder of the round. Now you can bring one teammate back into the game for each ball that's caught during a match. 2 players cannot catch a ball via teamwork volley. Now for your catch to count, it must not touch anything else before you catch it. The ball is dead once it hits something else. Like your friend's head, the ground, the ceiling, the walls, you get the idea. Remember, a ball in your hand also acts like a shield too. Use it wisely. Okay, that's enough rules for now. I think you get the gist of it. Or maybe the beer is now taking effect. I can never tell. Regardless, thank you for all coming out. Cheers to a great dodgeball season, and stay seated for a featured movie. But before we start it, let's break for a quick Q&A, shall we? So, are there any questions?